I wanted to make, I want you to understand that I never advertised in a paper or a phone book. My advertisement was doing the job well and not having any, and giving service. So when I went on a job and I've finished the job, I would always ask if it was okay. I wanted to make sure that there wasn't anything that they wanted me to do for that, to finish that job. And I wouldn't take a penny until I had that okay. And then I said, you call me anytime you want to if you got any problems. And when they did, I would always come right away, as soon as I possibly could. And I mean the same day for sure. And that stopped, that gave me so much advertisement, and I was doing the job. I guaranteed my work, and that's what I felt that you had to do, and that was my advertisement. I would always think in my own mind that if I do that job good, the best I could, and I give them the best service and always took care of it. As a matter of fact, I'm just now thinking of one of the jobs that I did, and I seeded the lawn, and at that time you had to give them directions on exactly how to water it. You couldn't overwater it because the seed's near the top of the ground and you'd wash it, and you couldn't underwater it. If you let it dry out after it's wet for 3 days and it dried out, the seed would never germinate again. It would be dead. So I'd explain that to them and how to water, and I'd give them good instructions. They were tired of hearing me. Anyway, one guy, he didn't water it. He calls me up 2 weeks later and he says, I don't have any grass. I don't know what's wrong. Can you come over and look at it? I watered it just like you said. And of course, when I got there, I knew exactly what happened. He didn't water it. He let it, or else he watered it just enough to germinate it and then quit watering it. And so I don't say for 1 second that he didn't water it. I just say, well, I just don't understand it either, but I will do it over. And I would come back in and I would literally till the whole thing up again, just like I did the first time, and I would grade it off again and plant it, and then I'd go through the watering procedure just exactly. Oh, yeah, that's what I did. Well, I said, I'll stop by in a couple of days and look at and see if everything's okay. And I'd leave, and all of a sudden he had a beautiful place, grass green all over. And, all he did, he referred me to another job. And I didn't make it his fault or anything. I just let it go, and that was the way I felt you have to deal with to have a good product.